I present to you all my masterpiece. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rail Chief 74 today, and as always, welcome to another very special product review for today's episode. Now, as you see right behind me here, we now have the completed set for the Jersey Central MPC Blue Comet, which I've acquired from Sid's Trains earlier this year. However, this is at least 95% of the entire set. And the main reason why I say that is mainly due to the fact that we're still missing one additional car that wasn't introduced until 1987. Again, I'll get back to that a little bit later in today's episode, but I'm just as eager as you guys out there to see the cars in their full-on condition. So why don't we go ahead and take them all out of their respective boxes. We'll talk a little history. We'll go ahead and get the trains up and running. And most importantly, let's go ahead and have fun with this episode today. So without further ado, let's get started. Next up, here in this next demonstration, I am showcasing all 5 of the cars which I removed from all of their boxes and are now being displayed on my brand new operating remote control turntable yet again, which I also bought from Amazon a little while back. So again, what better way to showcase these cars than to show them off in style? And I also kind of took big inspiration and kind of cherry-picked the idea from watching a couple of episodes on Peachy's Trains over on her channel. Now, I don't really want to get into too much information on the Baby Madison cars here because we got a little bit of a long video for today, but I can tell you is that they first made their way to the MPC Lionel products line back in 1973 with the introduction to the brand new 6-1387 Milwaukee Road Steam Special Passenger Set, which also came out that same year. Now, for more information on these cars, as well as the real Jersey Central Blue Comet, be sure to check out the link down below to 2 channels that I have, such as my friend Sam from Sam's O-Gauge Trains, and as well as Mike from Toy Train Tips and Tricks. Now, back to the show. Before we continue on with the rest of the video here, let me go ahead and showcase the length difference between a regular Lionel Madison car along with the Blue Comet Baby Madison car. So as you see here on the layout, I have the conventional classics reproduction of the 2625, and right next to it I have the Westfall 9539 Baby Madison car. And right off the bat, we do have a tremendous difference in between the length of the 2 cars. Now, if we go ahead and take our measuring tape here, by starting off by the rear end where the coupler is located, all the way to the other side, we have at least 13.5 inches for the Baby Madison car. And as for the Lionel conventional classics reproduction here, if we go ahead and move this out of the way just for a moment, we're going to do the exact same thing by starting off near the coupler towards the other side. And it looks like we have at least almost 15.5 inches on this one. Now let's start off by talking about the first piece that I've required for the entire set, which is this car on the track here, also known as the Haley Combo car, numbered 9537. Now, this car I was very happy enough to track down at my local train store at Seaside Hobbies down in Ocean View, Delaware. And starting off down below, we have the 6-wheel truck configuration, which is also prominent on the other side of the car. We even do have the knuckle couplers on both sides once again. The vestibules have been separately applied to each end of the car as well. We even do have the cream stripe, which is running the length of the body on both sides, along with the gold lettering and the gold highlighting. The baggage car door on the side is molded into the plastic just like on the other end. And then finally, up top, we have the roof that has been separately applied and painted to match the same shade of blue, which is currently on the Blue Comet steam locomotive. Next up for the set, we have 9536, also known as the Bernard baggage car, which I was able to track down off of trains.com. And just like with the condition of the previous car that we showed you, this one was also in really good shape. And again, down below, we have the 6-wheel trucks with the knuckle couplers on both ends of the car. We got the cream stripe, which is running the length of the body on both sides. And not only do we have the baggage car door, which is molded into the plastic on the right side, but now on the left, we have a much larger baggage car door as well. Again, the roof has also been separately applied and painted to match the color of the locomotive. And I forgot to mention this earlier about the Haley combo car, but also the windows for the 9536 are also applied to the underside of the roof once you snap everything back into place. So that way you cannot see the light bulb brackets from the inside. Moving along, we got 2 more additional coaches to coincide with the rest of the consist. By looking at both of them, they look pretty much identical to each other with the extra windows running the length of the cream stripe. But again, the only difference, of course, is the numbering and the name of both of these 2 cars. Here up front, we have the Thay Pullman car, which is numbered 6-9538, along with its identical twin yet again right behind it, which is, of course, the additional Westfall 9539 Pullman car. Again, the quality on both of these 2 pieces are just phenomenal, and I bought both of them from trains.com yet again at the exact same time from the exact same date. And you would also be very surprised to know that these were actually the last 2 pieces that I needed to complete off the set. Now, when it came to the condition of 9538 here, the roof needed a little bit of cleaning, but again, with some TLC, I was able to get it all polished up without messing up its current condition. And if we go ahead and move along to 9539 here, this one was actually in much cleaner shape, but there was only one little smudge mark that was in the center of the roof here in the middle. So again, with a little bit of gentle cleaning, I was able to get that spit spot all polished up. And yes, I did in fact say spit spot for a lot of you big Disney fanatics out there. But you guys know exactly well on what I'm about to say next. Life isn't perfect, and neither is model railroading. Now, these cars were no near perfect by any means when I took them out of their respective boxes, but at least in my opinion, they are just as attractive as the original A.C. Gilbert American Flyer Pullman cars were that were made in the 1940s and 1950s. And now here we are with our last car for the set, which is of course the Temple Observation Car, also known as 6-9540. And now looking at the back, we have a very nice looking observation deck with the Jersey Central Blue Comet insignia in the center. We have the 2 step ladders on each side going all the way up to the platform. We have the metal coupler and the 6-wheel truck configuration on both ends of the car yet again. We have the roof and the windows that have been separately applied. And finally, with the 3 windows in the back, they have been blurred out as well, just like with all the other ones running the length of the car body. And this car, yet again, is loosely inspired by the real-life Temple Jersey Central Blue Comet observation car, numbered 1169, which can still be viewed to this day in Tuckahoe. And there are also other types of Jersey Central Blue Comet observation cars which are also still out there, such as the Blair, which is now part of the Clinton Diner on Interstate Highway, going all the way up to Maryland. You can even take a ride on 2 additional observation cars, which are located at the Boudin Railway Museum, as well as the Wimpany Railway Museum out there. So now with all of that being said, I'm just as eager as you guys to see these cars in full-on operation behind the Jersey Central Blue Comet itself. So why don't we go ahead and couple all these cars together, and we'll finally get this completed train set up and running. So without further ado, let's go run some trains. All right, now before we go, as always, I hope everybody has enjoyed watching today's episode. Now, the only car that I'm still missing as of right now is the Giacovini dining car, which will hopefully be a project for a later date. But until then, as always, my name is Mike. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell down below to get notified for any other projects that I upload here on the channel. But until then, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time.